this is the big day. This is finally happening. Oh baby. This is the MR2 and its current state. The engine is finally in, and behind the scenes we've been going ahead and doing a lot of work because I've just wanted to get this done, get this started and running. So I've installed the heater core lines, as you can see. I've also gone ahead and used the hose joiner to join the two fuel lines together. I've used some EFI clamps as well. So this hose should hold a lot of pressure without any issues. Hopefully we don't have any leaks, otherwise we're kind of screwed. I've installed multiple ground wires. You can see this is just a spare ground that I have. I don't know where I'm going to put that, but I've got a ground in the starter, ground in the transmission, and there's various other grounds that I need to go connect up there, which I'm going to get some stock ground cables from the Camry just behind there and wire it up there. I've also managed to buy a really long coolant overflow pipe because we need to get this coolant overflow pipe all the way down to the radiator water neck thingo there. So we need to go put this all the way behind there. I've got some brackets that I'm going to mount up and hopefully we can make it look nice and OEM. We're really down to the final stages of actually starting this engine. I am super excited. I can't wait to turn the key and fingers crossed it starts, because if it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but most of you know this is my first attempt of actually doing an engine swap. So, you know, obviously it's not gonna be much of a surprise if it doesn't start on the first go. I mean, and this is what I mean about the grounds. These are the grounds that we need to connect up. There's just another one that goes somewhere there, but yeah. We're also gonna be running a pod filter on this car. So I've also bought a pod filter adapter that will sit directly on this stock AFM thingo right here. It'll just connect up. Just in there you can see there's 4 bolts on there, and there's the 4 bolts on this AFM adapter as well. It comes with a rubber gasket too, so it will seal really well. The majority of today's video is going to be me doing various little things to the car. I'll obviously label everything as I go, but the main things for now that you guys need to worry about is installing the fuel filter, which I haven't done yet, connecting up the fuel line to the fuel filter, the fuel line in. I need to also put the dash all back together because I actually had to take the dash out to get the Camry circuit board so that the car would read the correct reading. So you can see that the dash is not in the car at all, but it's really easy to replace. Damn, we also need a new steering wheel because that looks like shit. Yeah, we need to get this all back together. So I think we're gonna start off on this. Let's do that. Literally 5 minutes later, dash is all installed. This car is coming together and it's just making me happier because, oh, shifter even works. Goes into every gear nicely. It's actually got like less play than my other transmission, so. Damn guys, look at that, dash installed. Hell yeah. So next thing we got to do is install this fuel filter, which is right there, that little ring right there, that's the fuel filter. I've got a brand new one over here. Shit. A Ryco fuel filter. We're going to install this. It's literally a direct swap. You'll see when I take the old one out, it's exactly the same shape. So let's quickly do that. Oh look, I have some friends. Hello Daniel.
Hi.
Oh my. So we've taken the old fuel filter out. Here's the new one. As you can see, they're literally the same in shape. Who knows what's inside, but the new filter also comes with some new copper washers. So we're just gonna go ahead and install it and all should be good. So as usual, I got carried away and did a lot of things on camera on the time lapse as you guys just saw. I installed the coolant overflow piping, and if we go follow this around here, I'll show you some of the issues that I came across while doing this, and I needed to be very careful because if we had this pipe resting further down, it was like resting on the EGR. As you can see right there, that little line right there, that's the EGR. And if it was resting there, this would have just melted through. So really did myself good there and moved it out the way. Got a zip tie here. Looks kind of tacky, but you know what, it works, it's functional, and it's going to do the job. Not trying to make the most pristine build, I just wanted to get it working. We've also got a bracket from, what is this? Is there an army chopper flying above me? God damn. There's too many things going on. Helicopters flying, engines being built. Jesus. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. So I also went ahead and got a mounting thingo from the Camry, which was actually connected onto the stock overflow pipe down over here, somewhere in the spaghetti mess over there. But I used that, and I also grounded a lot of points on the engine, because apparently these engines have a really difficult time if you don't ground them in the right spots. So I actually went over to the Camry over there, as you can see, and you saw that in the time lapse, and I went and took off these cables that came off it, and these plugged into the exact same stock locations where all the grounds were. And I've just moved the one off the MR2 that was there and put the Camry one there. It's one of the good things about having an engine from the same era. A lot of things line up, and it's as if it was meant to be there, which is pretty crazy because, you know, they are completely different cars. One's a Camry, one's a race car. I mean, Camrys are also race cars. That's why we're putting this engine in there. We also installed the starter cable over here. Got some grounds. There's a ground on the starter right there, a ground on the transmission right down there. And we've installed the fuel filter, as we saw. I don't know if I showed that already, but we installed that. Fuel line's on. There's not really much tension on it, so that's really good. And I'm thinking of mounting this just on the side, on the strut, over here, just over here. I'm just gonna like bend the tabs and kind of fit it there. Like, that should be fine. Hopefully it doesn't hit the airbox thing, but we should be good like that. Oh yes, and we also need to install the ECU, which of course Woodsport sent out to me. Now, I have mentioned this before, Woodsport is actually the sponsor of this MR2 build. They've helped me out incredibly. Paul actually sent me the plug and play wiring harness that I have in the car right now, so I've had to do no modifications to the wiring. I've done none of the wiring myself. Woodsport did that all for me. Paul also got these brackets that came off the 3SGE ECU, so he's obviously just put these on, and I'm just gonna mount this up, plug it in, and turn the key. And of course, if you guys ever want to attempt a V6 swap on your MR2, any sort of swap on any Toyota car, you may as well contact Paul from Woodsport, because he's done over 400 MR2 swaps, you know, ranging from the 3BZ FE, the 1MZ FE, the 2GR FE. Contact him, link will be in the description if you want to attempt something like this. I'm doing this, I've never actually done this before. It seems like I know what I'm talking about, but most of the information, most of the backing from this is from, of course, Paul from Woodsport. Guys, literally a plug and play harness. Can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong. Alright guys, it looks like a little bit of a spaghetti here, but everything is in on the harness. Massive shout out to Woodsport again for supplying all this. You can see that everything is plugged in, literally a plug and play. This is super surprising. Everything is just going super well. Obviously we haven't put the battery on yet, but we might do that. I am currently messaging Paul right now, actually. He's telling me to do some things to check if it's all good. Okay, Paul says, okay, we're good, so I guess we're good. He's told me to plug everything in. I've got everything plugged on the ECU. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna follow these instructions and hopefully we don't blow up my garage. I mean, yeah. Connect the battery. You guys gotta remember, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Oh boy, here we go. Gotta move all this shit out the way. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we're good? Oh, we're good. Okay. No fires yet? That's a huge milestone for me. I know I'm probably making this, you know, seem a bit lame, but pure excitement right now. Holy shit. Guys, we have power. We have power. Oh my god. Oh my god. This engine has power. I'm now going to insert my key in the car and put it. Jesus. Just gonna disconnect my radio for now. It's making funky sounds. Okay, so apparently we go over here and we check this little AFM box over here, and if it makes a sound, then we need to check fuel pressure lines. So I'm gonna stick my hand in here and oh my god, it's building pressure. Oh my god. Guys, holy shit. I'm shaking. Genuinely can't speak right now. Oh my god. We managed to plug everything up and got this engine all ready to go, all ready to start. This is going to work. I can now say that confidently. Holy crap. Holy shit. Before we start it though, we still need to get the airbox running and everything. I still need to get a filter and stuff for it. We also still need to mount igniter thing over here, so it's just chilling right there. That's not even like held on to anything, so we still need to do that. But for the time being, tonight has been a major success. We're gonna have a running B6 MR2 very soon, and you guys will be able to experience that. Let's cut over to the next day. 3, 2, 1. My butler has arrived. You're 5 minutes late, Lachlan.
5 minutes early, more like it.
As you guys just saw, I filled up the car with oil. I also changed the filter. Check this out. This is what I had to go through to get this filter off. Literally had to dent it in with my oil filter puller, and it was such a struggle. But I've got my butler here, and we're going to install the suspension. Daniel, you have anything to say to all your fans?
The camera points to me. I just completely lose all my.
Alright, Lachlan, you want to tell us what we've done?
We finessed the axle in. It was a bit sketchy. You gotta like shove it.
One more time?
You gotta like shove it.
2 more times?
That was enough. That was too much.
Alright, so we've got the axle in, it's all installed. We've got 1 control arm in. We still need to do 2 more, but that connects onto the crossmember, which is located somewhere. Yeah, it's over there. So we're not going to worry about that. We're going to install the other axle, do the exact same thing, and then fill the tranny up with fluid and start the car. And they're right, fam. There he goes. Why did you smell, you idiot?
It doesn't smell good.
As far as we can go. Twist. that should do it. Beer bong, dude.
I'm good.
How much is in there now?
I think about halfway.
We've just taken Lachlan's coolant pipe, coolant cap off. Check this out.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
well, lucky $10 if you take a shot at this.
All right, the cars are piling up. We have Camille's MR2, Max's Corolla, Lachlan's MR2, and I think the BRZ is on its way. We're all here for the startup. Here he is. How loud is that? We're still waiting on the boat. Where's Nathaniel? At work still? Yeah. Is this a ghost? Dude, it's the Camry. Chuck it like on the side here. We'll put it on the grass. We got all the cars here, bro. Gosse. Oh, nice custom grill, dude. Looks good. Custom aerial over here. Yeah, that's good. Your old Camry, huh? Oh, Corsair's been keeping good care of it. Fuck, bro. Camille's putting in the final touches. Having fun, dude.
Very simple. It's
Oh, I got it. Sweet. Why don't you just like leak out of the lines that I put in there?
Yeah, just it all goes directly to the ground.
Yeah, problem is this coolant cost me like $50 a bottle.
Get some good sucking noises.
Oh,
there you go.
Hello. Do you want to say anything?
No.
So I thought I'd bring everyone around that's helped me with this MR2 swap, and we've got everyone here. We're gonna start the car today, and hopefully it starts. We've done everything correctly, I hope. I've got the ECU plugged in, but first we need to actually prime the engine and get the oil circulating so the engine doesn't run dry of oil, and then we're gonna go ahead and start the car. So first we're gonna unplug the ECU and try to crank it. It ruins the whole footage, dude. Alright.
Why are you unplugging it?
Yeah.
So it doesn't start.
I text my boss and he's like, I woke up at 7. I'm like,
Do the heater after and shit. Alright, you guys ready?
yeah.
Fucking cranking! Yes!
Now it turns the fuel on.
Now we would just wait a second.
This car is actually racing.
This is dude, actually cranked though. Holy fuck. Oh my god.
So at least we know you plugged the starter motor in correctly. That's what we figured out.
We'll give another couple
what's
of
your
primes.
Four cracks.
That sounds beefy as fuck. I'm fucking
What, you have
spazzing
that
out.
much faith in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Camry, bro. It's fucking
It's a Camry.
it's a stock ECU.
Yeah, they're indestructible.
Yeah, I know. That's what, yeah.
That was my first thought.
I saw it.
Plug it in and things blows up.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Fuck yeah! 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Yes! Holy shit!
Rex, you need to keep it like that. Just get
Oh,
tips. That's all you need is some tips.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, that is so loud.
That's crazy. It's not the first time.
I thought it was gonna be louder, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Holy shit.
I thought you just put some tips. You don't need to get up.
I'm done.
So, we were successful. It started. We still need to bleed the coolant. I'm gonna do that, I guess, while the cars are up in the air. Camille is an expert in this. He's done this before, of course. And yeah, what do you guys think?
Loud, fucking good.
I need a throttle cable.
Hand out the window.
Couple zip ties.
Alright, I'm ready, Rexton.
That was louder than last time.
It's that time of the month, boys. Mr. Porsche, you're not the only one with the 6-cylinder in the back of your car anymore.
I think it's just the water evaporating. I just freaked out.
Every time I rev it revs itself again. It's so
Crazy. Give it a tiny bit of a rev, Nathan. Little bit.
Red liner.
Nah.
Red liner.
Nah. Well guys, I don't know what else to say. That was incredible. I can't believe we just accomplished such an achievement. We still have a lot of work to do. We need to get that throttle cable sorted out, AC sorted out, and we need a muffler because we can't drive this car around my neighborhood with just a wire pipe because I'm gonna get in trouble for that. I will get docked into the police. I also need to register my car as well. It's unregistered right now. So we've got a lot of things that we got to prepare for, so I'm probably not going to upload for the rest of this week, but next week hopefully we got the car on the ground running under its own power. And of course, stay tuned. If you follow my Instagram, you get to see all the stuff that I'm doing pretty much real time. I post there quite a bit, so make sure you follow it. Link is in the description below. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm super excited for how this is going to turn out. See you later.